All right, Mr. Button. I got 2 tax letters, one from the IRS and one from the CRA. What do I do? If I don't open my tax letter, it's not real, right?
First, don't panic. But sorry, no.
Wait, one country lets you file jointly, the other doesn't. One might tax me forever? Mr. Button, which system is less likely to make me cry?
Ever wondered if Canada's taxes are really better than the US? This is a great chance to compare how taxes work in both countries.
Fine. But if this ends with me owing more money, I'm going to need emotional support and a lot of treats.
You see, in the United States, taxes are a bit of a layered cake. You've got federal taxes, state taxes, and sometimes even local taxes. First, federal taxes, charged by the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, and apply to everyone in the country. Second, state taxes. Each state has its own income tax rules. Some states, like Florida and Texas, have no state income tax. Third layer is local taxes. Some cities and counties might charge their own taxes, like property tax or local sales tax.
A whole cake of them? Sounds complicated. So, if I lived in Texas, I wouldn't have to pay state income tax?
Yep, but Texas makes up for it with higher property and sales taxes.
So, one way or another, the government gets you.
In Canada, similarly, we have 2 main tax levels.
First, federal taxes, collected by the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency, and apply to everyone. Second, provincial taxes. Each province has its own tax rates. Alberta has lower income tax rates than most of other provinces.
So, in Alberta, we pay less?
Yes, on income tax. But Alberta still collects other taxes like property tax, and its sales tax is lower because there's no provincial sales tax.
I knew there'd be a catch.
Now let's compare who pays more. Here are tax rates for tax year 2025. Both countries use progressive rates, but in the US tax bracket is higher. State and provincial taxes generally higher in Canada.
Same goes to sales tax. But Canadian taxes also include benefits. For example, healthcare is funded through taxes, so Canadians don't pay directly when they visit the doctor.
Free vet visits? Now that's something.
Yes, though it means higher taxes to cover such services. But the structure encourages a safety net for all, ensuring everyone's well-being.
So, in the US, I pay lower income tax, but maybe more on state taxes. While in Canada, I pay more in sales tax but get healthcare. So, Canada gives you free doctor visits, but you pay more at the store.
Pretty much. It's all about trade-offs.
The IRS, Internal Revenue Service, collects US taxes and enforces tax laws. They're known for, let's just say, very serious audits.
So, if you cheat on taxes in the US, the IRS comes knocking?
Pretty much. And in Canada, it's the CRA, Canada Revenue Agency. They handle tax collection, benefits, and enforcement.
And if you cheat on Canadian taxes?
The CRA may audit you, fine you, or even take legal action.
Now here's a big difference between the US and Canada. Canada taxes based on residency. If you live in Canada, you pay tax on your worldwide income. If you're a non-resident, you only pay tax on income from Canada. The US taxes based on citizenship. No matter where a US citizen lives, they must file and pay US taxes.
Wait, so because I was born in the US, I gotta file US taxes forever?
Yep, only 2 countries in the world do this, the US and Eritrea.
Eritrea? At least we're in good company.
Uncle Sam once promised to fix this, but who knows when or if that will happen.
Hopefully soon, because I ain't got time for 2 tax returns.
A few major differences between US and Canadian tax filing. First, filing deadline, April 15th in the US and April 30th in Canada. Deductions and credits. The US has itemized deductions and credits, while Canada mainly uses tax credits.
Tax year. Both countries use January to December calendar year. One big difference. In the US, you can file for a 6-month extension to submit your tax return, meaning you have until October 15 to file it.
Oh, good. So I can just file later?
Not exactly. The extension is only to file, not to pay. If you owe taxes, you still have to pay by April 15 to avoid penalties and interest.
What about Canada?
Nope, in Canada there's no extension. Only if you are self-employed, you and your spouse get until June 15 to file. But taxes still have to be paid by April 30th. And that's why knowing the rules can save you money and stress.
And keep you out of jail. Like and subscribe for more tax tales.